I was about to say this is a dead end, but there was actually like a cave. This is the hidden wharf.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
Every time I see the word wharf, I know it's spelled differently, but I always think of Security Officer Worf from Star Trek. Let's go down. Oh. That's a big boat.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria.
Do we have here? Flatfish. This might not be the best place in the world to work, but at least you spend your days never having to worry about starving. You can't head out to fish in the ocean, but if you don't mind river fishing, there's a good spot outside with all the fish you could ever want. Captain, I've been hit by a blue barrel, and now I must die if the operation fails. Commander Riker, I hope you kill in this case. Is that a real plot? Is it? I enjoyed Deep Space Nine was sort of my favourite. I watched a lot of Next Generation. I watched some Voyager, but I haven't seen anything after Voyager. A heavy treat, nice. We watched all the Picard series. It was quite good, although the last series felt a bit. They were too old, but it was good though. Yeah, DS9. I really enjoyed DS9. I liked the Dominion Wars. I liked the with the shapeshifters and all that. It was just a great series. Look at this ship. Yeah, I don't why did they get so much hate? I mean okay, it was set on a space station like Babylon 5. Babylon 5 was really good as well. I did like Babylon 5. I mean, they did go out of the station and things. Yeah, Odo, he was, wasn't he? That was just great. He really played the part well. They were all good in that. All the Ferengis and the bar. It was just a great series.
You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Kira or something?
Damn! So we missed her! You guys trying to go after her?
Hey, Haas.
You ride?
Are you
Good
saying
morning.
you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know.
Just
You need a sea
my
dog
bad memory
sinker before she
obviously
makes
wasn't
it
as
out the
bad
harbor.
there.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail.
I think that probably shows how much I love Deep Space Nine that I actually remembered Kira's name. How's the Haas today?
Amputate. Alright, we can amputate a leg. Well, that was a nice little lunchable. Oh shit, we
Right, we're going to be sailing.
4 HP.
Sailing our way.
I died of
Quite a cool looking ship, isn't it?
I died of dumb.
I want to go over there, but I can't. Quasimorph. What's Quasimorph has? Hey, let me just save before we go on this boat. Ready to go? Set sail. Alright, just hold on tight, because it's gonna get bumpy. That's the sort of answers that I give to my wife, and it really annoys her. Your favorite thing about the Star Trek universe is that it's canon that humans have weird, smooth faces. Yeah. It's an FTL for people that think FTL is too easy. Ah, okay. Jupiter Hell meets Tarkov. Quasimorph. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Quasimorph. Oh yeah, okay. It's a bit like FTL, isn't it? Yeah. Loot, do objective, extract. Weird humans lacking any unique facial ridges. Yeah, it's quite stereotypical in some ways, isn't it? We're off. Are we going to have some ship-to-ship battles? Try not to turn into a demon, okay.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on.
What's with the cheery ditty in the background?
Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danons on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danons on board. On
Hello,
the other hand,
Baron.
I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
Oh no, my party's disbanded. They've all abandoned me. I've been too rough on them. Barnes maybe about to come up on my desk, so I need to move cables. Where are you? Okay, you're down there. Salty scallywags. Arr.
I know Malabar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly
Hi.
what to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
Let me just move my keyboard and everything over slightly, so that I have even less room. Are you coming up, are you? You wanted to come up? Or are you staying over there? No, I haven't put them on the floor yet. No, there's no point looking down at the floor before I put the treats down. Oh, Luna heard the bag opening. Luna has come forth as well. Do you want some? You want them down there? Are you coming as well? I'll give you these other ones because you prefer them. Deal with my cats. What do you... Okay. Right. I've got to talk to everybody. How is he standing? Okay. That's how you stand leaning up against a wall, not when you're standing out of the middle on a deck. Or a ship.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Is that how you stand all the time as it has?
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
I stand like that if I'm leaning up
The
against
sea is
something.
different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on.
You do as well, Silver.
I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers.
Yeah.
And then
Cutscenes.
there's everything with
There's
Renee.
always lots of skits in these Tales of games has.
Was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
The skits are a nice way to just have a laugh, find out more about the characters. I like all the banter between them. When I was trying to track down my father after, so I hadn't seen him in about 30 years. I found a photo of this person on a little village website, and he was standing a bit like that, leaning up against something, which was exactly the way I would stand, and it was him. I could recognize him straight away, just from the way he was standing in the picture. So I hadn't seen him since I was 7, so I only had a general recollection of how he looked. Here, we're going to talk to you next.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times.
Hey Solar,
after
good
I was
morning.
chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no.
You're settling down for the
Before,
night.
the
Oh,
crown contest is a competition to see
Nice
who
to
can
see you
amass
drop
the
in
most
past.
astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest.
yeah, they're good to watch, aren't they, Arachne?
So then why would Almadria...
I've always enjoyed the
do something like
skits in
that?
these.
We must remember that time
In
is
this
running out
series.
in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must
Must have been a lot easier to do the skits for Tales of Arise compared to the previous ones,
If that's so,
since they're just
you
using the
have been so
3D
shaken up when Kisara lost her brother.
3D models.
Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Are you thinking about trying out adventure mode, Haas, for Dwarf Fortress when it comes out? Or it's not something I've ever tinkered with, even in the classic versions. But I might give it a go. Yeah, they're working. I'm not sure what date it is. It's meant to be this year at some point. But I say I never tried it in classic mode, so from what I've seen, it's looking pretty good. A lot easier to work than what I've heard. So. Is she crying? Did I not get... Oh, it was the other one I gave big wings to. Classic Dwarf Fortress update. But yeah, it's the Steam release adventure mode.
The floor. It keeps moving.
Alright, she's not feeling well.
How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
You'll probably give it a shot, Scylla.
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almadria were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective, from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almadria did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadeye's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadeye wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Xion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry.
Her face has gone purple.
Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
It's quite an interlude, this bit, isn't it? Oh, we don't have to go talk to her. We're in the cutscene.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Xion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen.
Luna on my desk, don't I?
Say, back then,
There we go.
after the fight, I think I really made Xion mad. I don't know though. maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
No, stay in your way again. Okay.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from?
Oops.
I wonder how it feels. Not being able to hold another person's hand.
I dropped my controller. Right, we've still got one person to talk to. Let's go find them. Hey, Scotch Garth. Good morning. Good morning.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard.
How's it going? You've just missed
Keeping an
Luna.
eye
She was
out
up
for
on the
Alethria's
desk.
ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cislodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its lake of death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
I put that shoe there to stop you climbing up.
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too.
Yeah, I shouldn't have.
A
Should
world
I,
where
Arachne?
everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
It's just trouble as soon as they show up.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know,
She's electrifying.
I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Can't see him for the
Don't
wings.
worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Smack him in the face with your wings. Oh, now we're back to the ditty music.
How much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria? I'll ask Mahavar.
Do you not bring her to the movies? No. Can you imagine sitting behind her? You love the wings, yeah. I just added them on. I thought they suited her quite well. I put the little wings onto Kassar, what do you call her? And I did put the glasses onto her. Quite like the glasses on her. Right, let's go see what the captain's saying. That ship had a better head start than I first thought. If you want to take a nap before things pop off, now's the time. Okay, we may as well rest.
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
Oh, that's some ship.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Yeah, ship dungeon. Don't think I've ever had a ship dungeon before. As long as we don't get that sinking feeling as we enter inside, it'll be fine.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Don't think so.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
As if a gangplank would stay
Then let's find
steady
Almadria.
like that, with two ships side by side. Mobile Fortress Gradia. Members who left have returned to your party.
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Now that's what I call a ship.
Yeah.
The biggest one in all
No.
of Mahagsar.
Not really.
So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last.
The yo mama.
This is the Lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, we've got another one.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Right, let's actually explore some of the shit. There's a chest in here. Can't. Life balls. And we may as well fight stuff. Let's just see how tough these guys are first. Oh, we got them all. Okay.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Bring him down! You're mine!
Piercing roll!
Enter storm! Fire support! Here I come! Lightning fury!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
On guard! I can handle it!
Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
It's over!
This one's
It's
mine!
on!
Make it
Kisara!
rain!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Got anything up at this end? Oh, we've got... Okay. I think, let's go check this out first. Since this is a dead end up here. No loot. Oh yeah, here we go. Let us see what we got. I like all the glistening metalwork. Yeah. Some nice yummy lettuce. Let's take this guy first.
Armor won't save you!
Break his shield.
Eat dirt! I'm going in! I see one, eh?
Tornado dreams!
What the?
No casting spells, it's not allowed.
Freezing storm! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Firmament thunder!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Astral crystals. We were needing them. We need 5 of them. We've just got 3 of them. Finally, we can craft that better weapons. Who got horseradish? You're all calling each other names now. What on earth's Fang Bolero? Unleash the forward-thrusting barge of kicks. I want to do this one first. What is this thing? Is it just me, or does it look like the one we ran into back in Reveal? Hold on, this one's actually made of astral energy. It might be one of Almedia's traps. Crap, so what do we do?
Got it.
If I manipulate the astral energy, I could get rid of it maybe. I'll just have to give it a shot. We're gonna use up our CP for that, are we? Yeah. Let me just check out both these directions first.
An opponent like this should be easy. Orochi, take this!
Can't fit here!
Anything in armor is all mine. One more.
These ones can run free.
Why are we fighting over there? What are you doing?
I'll be saving this reload! Blah, blah, blah. Annihilation!
Burn in hell!
Magna Ray.
I'll smash you! Orochi's fury!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Make your way. And pummel it.
Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Money. I've got livestock that's reached maturity. Tomatoes. So we just need bacon now, and we'll have a BLT.
That went well.
Are you okay?
Right, we've got a lift.
Not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
Oh. Oh, that was nice of them to leave us a plan of the ship. Oh, there's a bag over there. Can I jump over the desk? No.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Fire in the
You think that shield will save you?
We're not finished!
Oh, it didn't get a thingy.
Be my guest!
This one's mine.
Orochi's fury!
Switch to offense.
Raging cascade!
Laser sight!
Seal!
Orochi's fury!
I'll be saving this
Azure
one!
strike!
Lightning!
Azure storm! Release! Orochi's fury!
Raging storm! More reaction!
Ready to break!
Tempest whirl!
Thanks, Shion.
Armor won't save you!
Thank you.
Orochi's fury!
Make it rain.
All yours, Kisara.
Radiant Tempest whirl!
Seems about right to me.
Oh, even more astral crystals. And, oh, 10,000 gold.
I'll do my best.
Tiger blade!
Orochi's fury!
Reload! Raging storm!
Take down their defenses!
No, 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 no.
We'll soon see about that.
Where are you going?
You're not allowed to buff yourself up.
Here's a healing arm.
Oh, my health's a bit low.
Kizara, go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Lightning!
Orochi's fury!
Will this
Not
help?
shock! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal
Oh,
you all!
where did this one come from?
Burn!
I thought we killed him.
Thank you. Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about
More
to be real
astral
lucky.
crystals. That's the 5 we needed. I'm just going to open this curtain here so I can see it. Oh no, I dropped knocking GG over. We're meant to be getting snow, but we haven't seen any yet. I don't know if you've had any. Scottish Goth. It's meant to get quite bad the next couple of days. But there's certainly none up here so far. You're meant to be getting snow as well. Yeah, it's meant the temperature's meant to really drop this week. So we're right on the coast, so we don't usually get it too bad, but
Little help!
You got
Piercing? Now you see what I can do.
Orochi's fury!
Raging
I won't show you any mercy! You're mine!
Piercing roar.
Raging storm!
You're mine!
On guard.
Orochi's fury!
Lightning condemned!
Orochi's fury!
Look sharp. One more.
In a bind?
Annihilation! Hear me!
Time to
Flame of
shine.
fury!
Don't do it. Law, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Seems about right to me.
where were we going? We were going in here. Oh no, I can't go in. Oh, we've got one of those red dudes in there. How do I get to that bag? An orange gel. Beef. Those are very opulent beds, aren't they? Look at all the pillows. Are these meant to be portholes? That's meant to be portholes, isn't it?
Go no further! Here I
Oh, I can't stop him casting.
Where are you going?
They really don't give up, do they?
By the power of the
Now you see what I can do! Ignite!
More where that came from! Cyan instant! Dark field!
glacial
Megas
fire.
in the wind!
Denied.
And Bruno! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That was a quick
I
ball.
can feel my power growing!
Right, we're gonna save before we go into this room. Okay, Mr. Red Dude. Oh, and your pal. Can we just get your pal out? Right, let's take the red. Oh no, we got both out.
I won't forgive you!
Got you now!
Ow! Let's take this guy out.
Orochi's fury!
Wait for what you did!
Piercing roar!
Lightning
Anything in order is all mine!
This one's all mine!
I owe you one for that!
Orochi's Fury!
Tiger Blade!
Orochi's Fury!
Desert Storm!
You picked the wrong fight!
Orochi's
Fury!
On guard! Take this!
Lightning condemned! Thunder Blade!
Piercing
This
roar!
one's mine!
Oh, I really got a strike in here.
This one's mine!
Freezing
In a vine, water snake wave! Shield and make!
Desert Storm! Orochi's Fury!
Far enough!
Well, I mean to get. Oh, we lost the strike.
Do as I say!
Tiger Blade!
Raging Cascade! Sleep
Burn! You won't make a fool of me!
Here's evil!
I'll smash you!
Do it! More with that! Go for it!
That should get him.
Prepare to crumble!
Yep.
That's
No.
my cue!
Shut him down. Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Where am I meant to go? Through this door? Yeah. Oh, right, we've got a key.
Anything like it?
That's for
It's
the.
an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It
For
might
the
go
lift.
in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Let's head back to the elevator or the lift. Okay, where are we just now? We presume we're on lower level. So if we go to L2, let's go to the lower level then. We're not on the lower level. Okay. So what level are we on? What level are we on? L1. No. Does it say where we're at? Oh, okay. So are we on the red bit? Because the red bit was the bit above that before, wasn't it? Right, we could absorb that. Let's just check what's down here first.
I'll do my best!
Orochi's Fury! Orochi's Fury!
Falling storm!
Orochi's Fury!
Time to die!
Rob's in pain.
Take this!
Ray!
Stardust!
Dance in the wind! In here!
On
Here's
guard!
the evil!
Flung up into the air.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Here's a hero! First aid! Heal for! I never miss! Photon flash!
Orochi's Fury!
Raging Cascade! In here!
Orochi's Fury!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Yeah, looks like crits there.
That was a bad idea!
Tidal wave! Annihilation!
Piercing roar!
Now, Dolan! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Gemini Ultra!
Glacial! I'll take you all on!
Oh, what's she doing?
Ha! Flare Demolisher!
May 1,000 gales carry... This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Brilliant
Onward
artifacts
and
in this.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zoogles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here.
Can I get that one, please? There. Her lordship is rather taken with Sugo. The entire lab was almost fired over it. There's definitely 2 lines there. The improved endurance experiment was a success. Lord Almedria will be most pleased. Okay. Got some horse meat. We can look at this. There's a Zoogle in a cage. If it's not being psyched on intruders. Maybe it's Almedia's pet or a lab rat. Right, so
This is
tricky.
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluba Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute.
Oh, we got them all.
I won't forgive you!
Got you now!
Not in your dreams!
Let's get rid of you.
My astral energy!
What for revenge attack?
I see what,
Appreciate the help.
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman
This
handle!
armor's too strong! All yours!
In here!
Orochi's fury! On astral arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Dazzling spin. Appreciate the help.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Azure Storm!
Magic and I never miss! Going in! Cover the castle!
Give me a discharge.
Thousand gales! Carry it!
Taoa! Azure Storm!
Lay still. You're shattering the pieces.
Rid of your shield.
This one's mine.
You picked the wrong fight!
In here!
Orochi's fury!
Will this help? Do it. Lay sharp fire.
What about Birdie and something else?
Freezing storm.
Is he not down yet? Oh no, it's this guy.
We're not finished!
Their arcs were interrupted. Tiger blade. Here, let me help.
Not on my watch!
Going in.
Thank you.
I'll take you all on. Ha!
She likes using that.
Flare to Malisa! Against my full power, you didn't stand a chance.
You've got enough. We haven't found this quest for that bit yet. What's this? Lays a rock trap and leaps back. The trap goes off. Let's do this one. Oh, what's this? Okay, we found the key. A happy bottle. Some eggs. Definitely all sorry, my partner's just messaged. Right. I want to go in here before we go in the lift.
Right, here goes! Azure Storm! Taoa!
Primed and ready. Denied.
Eat dirt!
Flying free. Why can't they just sit still? Glacier
Can you take...
This one's got your name on it!
Acid to action! The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Wish I could get the fire thing to work.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Going in. One more. Tiger blade.
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Acid to action!
Vanquish darkness!
Yeah, not in your dreams. You're not getting to cast that.
Tempest whirl! Into the center! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yes.
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
Peach gel. Peach gel. What does peach gel do again? Peach is a heal. Let me heal somebody up. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's with the spawning in stuff?
Little help! Now you see what I can do!
Ignite!
Has it got... No, it hasn't got another target. But...
It has some kind of camouflage! Nothing gets by me! This one's mine! I can only rely on
It's got a weakness to that, so that's good.
Take this!